way, it's recording. Oh, wait. Shh, quiet for 10 seconds.
I thought you said this already, like, takes it out.
It's still helpful.
You didn't do it last time.
Be quiet. Yes, I did, actually. Be quiet for 10 seconds. Also, fuck you. I didn't do it last time. But this time I did do it. So, yeah, let me show you what I got. Because you're going to be wearing 2 different boots. So you're gonna wear this steel toe, and you're going to wear this.
Jesus Christ. And this one is, like, thicker fucking tread, too. It's going to be weird walking around.
Yeah. You're gonna...
Man, I can't wait.
Can't wait to...
What size are they?
What's up?
What size are they?
I think like 10.
100?
Yeah, 100.
I'm just walking around with giant-ass fucking shoes.
So I have noticed with this mic, we just gotta make sure that we're talking clearer, because I don't know if you listened to the movie Graveyard episode.
I listened to a little bit of it.
Okay. There's just a few parts where, like, we go... It's just like, what the hell?
It's like...
So, like, probably that part right there is gonna sound real bad. Sound like a Tuscan Raider.
Can you fix Josh's bench? It's not his, it's yours.
That's
you can't
true.
just let him have it.
So this is like a mini podcast because we have to wait for... Fuck, this is gonna be the intro part, and then fucking Ryan and Josh won't know about it.
Well, they will if they ever listen to it. It'll be a good test to see if they do listen.
I mean, let's be honest, neither one of them... I don't think any of them listen to.
Yeah, because Ryan's whipped, and Josh is just Hawaiian.
Look how that fucking snap I just did, like, peaked it for 1 second.
My turn. Oh, shit.
Do you ever... You watched Rooster Teeth, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that part where, like, Jeff and Gavin try to make dicks in the audio?
No.
Woo! That's a bad looking dick.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is it like not in the middle? It went down.
I don't know, but yeah, you try to make a dick. So it's like, ow, ow, ha, ow.
What the fuck kind of dick is that?
That's a fat fucking cock.
Ha.
Oh, you know what? I think if I zoom in,
made a funny little choke.
If I zoom in, it'll look better.
Now it looks normal.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you know what penises look like?
I don't know. I don't even know what mine looks like. How much of the episode did you listen to of Movie Graveyard?
I listened until I heard you. And
I
stopped.
Great. Yeah. So, you saw what I sent, right, about that Charlie is Piefer's dad? How the fuck does that make sense? He was, like, at most 18 in 1983.
I don't know.
And then, so that means his daughter... Because what time does the movie actually take place? 2019?
Oh, shit. I can't remember. It's one of those years.
Because, say she's, like, 17, right, in the movie. Yeah. So that would mean... The year would have to be 2010. I'm gonna look it up. So we've been up to, dog. What's up? What's new with you? You excited for tomorrow? What's happening?
I was just thinking about what my life was like. I've been trying not to kill myself. But every single day I just have to come up with new ways to do it. Like the other day I came up with this thing that I like to call dangling. It's like when you have a rope around your neck and you like dangle off of the ground.
Jesus, what the fuck are you talking about?
I came up with a new way to kill yourself.
Oh, 2013. Wait, hold on. 2013? Hold on. Where the fuck? Calculator. 2013
yeah, but then wouldn't that
minus...
mean that Pieper has to be like 20?
She's 20 years old. In high school?
Somebody held that bitch back.
Damn. Fucking theater idiot. We're probably gonna have to cut that part you were just rambling on about.
Dangling?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, dude.
I've said worse.
That's true.
Like how...
No fucking way. Look at that. Look at that shit.
What is this?
Apparently...
Oh, he was originally in talk. Then why didn't they choose him?
Because they're fucking stupid!
If he was actually in talks and not just like rumored.
So what me and Patrick were just looking at is that apparently Mads Mikkelsen was in the original talks to play Doctor Doom in the MCU. I don't know why they went with Robert. I mean, I have my conspiracy theories of why they went with Robert Downey Jr., but if they're going to bring back any actor, why not bring back, I don't know, an actor who was wasted?
Like Andy Serkis.
Like Andy Serkis or Matt Mikkelsen. They were wasted in those movies. Fucking Doctor Strange 1 as, the fuck was even his name?
Frickin'
Callus?
Piefer.
I'm Piefer. But, like, I don't know. If you're going to bring back anybody, bring back someone who deserves a second shot. And don't act like you've never done that, fucking Eternals. You recasted someone from fucking Captain Marvel.
Yeah, shit themselves.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what, though, man. This has nothing to do with what we were just talking about. It has to do with the gallows.
Okay.
Literally, fucking, at the end of the movie, when Piefer and her mom are, like, braiding each other's hair and shit.
Yeah.
And they're just watching the footage of, I guess, her own dad dying on stage.
What the fuck is that?
They do that, like, every fucking day.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Mom.
That's
it's
motivation.
Time to watch Dad die.
Push it to the limit. She's like working out. She's just watching her dad die over and over again.
It's like the hanging part is on loop. Every time he gets hanged, she pushes.
It's like when we watched Ouija and we put on repeat of that
Jesus
girl
Christ.
bonking her fucking head.
We gotta watch that movie again.
We do.
That was
I'm
amazing.
pretty sure it's on the fucking graveyard list.
Yeah, it better be.
You want me to see if Ryan can hop in?
What are we gonna do with Ryan?
I don't fucking talk to him.
No.
Okay. Side
This
swipe.
is the pre-show.
Yeah. Well, no, this is still. Well, yeah. Oh, that's right. We have 2 minutes before we have to talk to him.
Yeah. And before Josh supposedly is supposed to be here.
Dude, check out this.
I don't want to look at that.
Look at this action figure I
Why
bought.
does he have an elephant for a head?
Because it's Snout Spout from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
That's not real.
He has a head that can suck up water and
Oh, what the
shoot it
hell?
real good. Snout Spout.
Who's that guy next to him?
That's Etrigan the Demon.
From what?
DC Comics.
Never heard of him.
Fuck you. Oh shit. No, Snout Spout, hold your axe better.
I can't hold my
That's not what he sounds like.
That's what he should sound like.
No.
That's probably why he's never been in a live action movie.
No. Oh my god, speaking of that, did I tell you guys what the, like, plot for the new Masters of the Universe movie is gonna be?
No.
So He-Man gets sent to Earth. And apparently the movie does not take place on Eternia.
That's not He-Man anymore.
You're right, it's
Earthman.
It's what the original fucking Masters of the Universe movie is, where they're like, oh fuck, we don't have the budget to make Eternia, so we'll make He-Man and Man-at-Arms and Teela come to Earth. So then in this new one, it's like, oh yeah, He-Man, this prince or whatever from another galaxy comes to, like, Earth. And I'm like, why the fuck are we remaking the first movie? Just make fucking He-Man. Also, just CGI some planet. Just go out to the desert and make some fucking planets. Just be like,
Come on.
Dune is just Arkansas and Kansas and, like, Arizona.
Or just use fucking an entire room of green screen.
Ryan's probably, yo.
Tell him that Josh is an asshole.
Start video call. Oh yeah, the Discord noise. There he is. Yo, what up? Oh, microphone's off. Hold on.
God damn it.
Sorry. Hold on. How do you,
Oh my god.
How do you turn that on?
You turn it on!
What does it look like I'm doing?
Just turn it on.
Am I... Uh-oh. Push to talk limit...
Wait, you fucking idiot. Just
Oh,
hit that.
allow.
Hello?
What's happening?
Wait, where's
Hi
Discord?
Oh, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't hear Ryan. Where's Ryan?
Well, you can't see Ryan. There's a difference.
I can only see who I hear.
Oh, did I just...
I mean, I can only hear who... Fuck!
Did I just, like... Oh, god damn
What
it.
did you... Oh my god. You hung up on Ryan!
I did.
He's gonna quit!
I know, I feel like...
Call him!
I'm doing it.
Why don't you have the Discord, like...
Because I'm stupid. Oh, great, I can see...
Now we just called ourselves!
What? How did I do that? No, he's right there.
Why can I see me?
Shut the fuck... God damn it.
Blake hung up on you.
I didn't mean to.
On purpose. He said, I'm gonna hang up on Ryan.
Hold on, Ryan. What was that, Ryan?
I said as usual.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's something wrong with the laptop. We can't talk to Ryan.
Yeah, guess who's not here at 3:31?
I'm Josh.
There he is.
No, he's right there. Wait. Wait, hold on. I got something. Hold on. I got something.
What? You have a freaking Hawaiian head? Oh my god, what is that?
Like,
Oh my god.
I'm Josh. Yo, what up, man?
Can you put that on?
hi Josh.
Oh, it's like that scene from Drive.
Usual.
Oh my god. That's terrifying.
Can you explain to the audience what's happening?
Blake just put on another man's skin onto his head.
Sorry, they don't sell Hawaiian fake faces. They only sell white guy.
That's racist.
It is weird. They sell white guy and Walter White.
That's it? There's White and Walter White?
Yeah.
Double white.
So what's new, Ryan? What's up?
I am in New Jersey.
What? No!
Is it like significantly better than LA?
Yes, it's a look. There. Hold on, I'll turn it around. There's greenery.
Oh my god.
That's a person.
That's just a
my
green
girlfriend.
person.
Oh hell yeah!
Like,
Oh man, your place looks nice.
yeah, it's a small little thing. But
What are in
it's
those
like,
dark
it's not bad.
rooms?
We don't talk about those.
You have 2 rooms you don't talk about? I don't even have 1 room I don't
He's
talk
talking.
about.
Let him talk. Ryan, let me ask you a question.
And then bedroom.
Okay. Patrick's like, let me ask you a question. You started answering. Patrick's like, shut up, damn it! Who's talking?
He was answering, and I was responding to his answer in the middle of his answer.
Oh, for a second I thought Audacity crashed or like was not recording. God damn it, Josh.
Audacious.
Audacious. Oh. Josh is asking you something, Patrick, in the chat.
Why is he talking to me?
I don't know.
Where did you park?
Yeah, Patrick, where'd you park?
Why does he want to know where I parked? Why would I park anywhere different?
There's nowhere to park, Josh. God damn it. Can you respond to him?
There, I told him I parked where I park.
So while we're waiting for Josh, Ryan, how much did you love Deadpool and Wolverine?
I loved it a lot. I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't like the second Deadpool movie as much, and then like the third one like really brought it around. Yeah, I liked all the cameos. I especially loved seeing Wesley Snipes as Blade. I was like really hyped for that. And then
Oh, I thought you said Wesley Snipes is Blake at first.
Yeah, he played me.
Blake, yeah.
That was me. Yeah, dude, seeing Wesley come back was cool.
Backwards, he did whiteface to be Blake.
Yeah, and he had to go bald as well. And he had to unlearn his martial arts. But yeah, no, dude, seeing Wesley was really cool. Me and Mallory were blown away seeing Jennifer Gardner come back as Elektra, because I never thought I would see that again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that movie was really good. That's funny. It's interesting. Wait, Patrick, did you like Deadpool 2 at all? More?
Deadpool 2 was a piece of shit. No, I like Deadpool 2 a lot. I think I like the
don't
first one
remember
more.
Deadpool at all, like the second one at all.
Oh, really?
Blur. Yeah.
I like Deadpool 2 more than 1.
Okay. Maybe I should give it another shot. Like I said, I think I only saw that once in theaters. Deadpool 1, I remember seeing multiple times.
Okay.
So that's how I gauge it.
Yeah, I was talking to my boss recently because he just watched Deadpool 3, and he was like, how do you rank them? And I was like, well, dude, number 3, obviously, and then number 2, then number 1. Not saying that number 1's bad. I really enjoyed 3, and I also really enjoyed 2. But it's been a while since I watched that first one. It's still really fucking good, and it really holds up, and it's just funny.
Yeah.
I love all the jokes of, like, budget cuts, and, like, how they don't have money to, like, film anything.
Ryan Reynolds is like constantly throwing Fox under the bus.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And like,
I think one of my favorite parts is... Oh, what were you saying, Ryan?
oh, I don't know. I was just kind of rambling. Like, I just like how they just threw in like all the, like, they kind of just pulled out all the stops. Like, Chris Evans as, God, what? I forget the name of the superhero, the Fantastic Four guy.
Human Torch.
Fire guy.
Human Torch, that's right. Yeah, Fire guy. Yeah.
Fireman.
No, Human Torch. I like that. I was like, okay, that means it's like they're just really pulling deep on everything.
Yeah.
And they did.
Fell over.
What's wrong? Are you
I'm
cold?
No.
You're not. Shut
I'm
up.
dying. Ow!
Oh, Josh is here, so we can't talk about Deadpool. Go let him in, asshole.
Why? You're the freaking owner of this
But
place.
I'm sitting.
He had homework.
I know.
Where are you?
Oh God, here he comes.
Jesus!
Can you guys stop jerking off?
I'm jerking. Shut up.
Okay.
So for practice, I'm reformatting the Hostilia script. This is not properly formatted because it printed it really weird.
Well, that's stupid. You're
But
stupid.
if anyone else wants a copy,
Oh, I have copies.
what do they look like?
What do you mean? They look like printed. They're right there. They're right there in that box.
Okay.
Also, Josh is here.
Josh,
Yeah,
introduce
come on.
yourself. We're halfway through the episode.
It's already recording.
Yeah.
Well, we've been recording a pre-show. I don't know if Ryan
yeah,
did that.
me and Patrick for like 6 to 7 minutes were just talking to ourselves. Oh, they're not. Oh, okay, I was like, why is this so much bigger?
Yeah, why is yours bigger than his?
What are you trying to say?
It's a question I ask myself almost daily.
To yourself? You just have two of them, one's bigger.
Why is that
this
one
up,
bigger
this
than
over
that
here.
one?
I don't want the paper to go shh and pick up on the mic.
Can you turn up Ryan at all? Like, turn up his volume?
Making me gamble. You're making me gamble here, Patrick.
Gamble with what?
Because with how loud the laptop is, depends how much the mic picks up on it.
Yeah, but the mic is like 10 feet away.
And at 30 volume, it sounded good in recording. And now I'm at 40. You might have just fucked the entire recording.
You should go to 45.
I'm not going to 45. I don't want to die.
Take it to 100.
Just crank it.
I didn't listen to what the last
Anyway,
recording
Josh, how are
sounded
you
like.
doing?
I'm medium well. How are you?
Good.
You fucked up,
couldn't
dude. You
think of
goddamn fucked up.
I'm
What are you
over
doing?
easy.
Over easy.
Just move it, Blake. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I just gotta say, Patrick, it does fucking matter because when I move the goddamn mic, it picks up noise. And I don't want to hear the fucking noise in the recording because I have to edit. But
It's
they
gonna
were
hear that.
They were fucking talking, so I didn't want to and make stupid fucking noises.
How
Josh
far-
is saying he's medium well.
How far into the recording are we?
Oh, we're 18 minutes, but 8 minutes of that is me and Patrick just jerking our gurk.
What's the topic?
I asked the group and nobody said anything.
We'll just continue Resident Evil.
Finally, we can get that over with. Ryan, would you be able to talk about Resident Evil?
Which one are we on now?
We're on 6.
It'll be 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, God.
That-
Yeah, I mean, I could talk about, like, I've played through 6, and I've watched gameplay of 7 and 8,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't have a ton of thoughts on it other than, like, I thought 6 was just, like, it's good as, like, a $5 game.
Wait,
but
no,
it's,
wait,
like,
hold
it's
on,
a
hold
hot
on.
mess.
We haven't introduced the topic yet for the podcast. We can't just start talking about it right now.
Oh, okay,
I thought
sorry.
we were jumping into it.
Ryan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ryan. I'm in New Jersey.
I'm Blake. I'm in Washington.
I'm Josh. This is my second introduction.
Oh, that's right. Well, me and Patrick, go.
I'm New Jersey and I'm in Ryan. Oh!
no.
God. I'm Patrick. I'm your fourth host of our podcast, Underground Mole Radio, and today we're continuing our talk about Resident Evil games. We're currently on the 6th one, which is obviously the best one. We're all going to have so many good things to say about it.
Also,
So many good memories.
if you don't want spoilers, Josh, don't listen to the first, 12 minutes of this because we talked about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, I already know most of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, but everything gets spoiled nowadays.
I figured too. It's not a storyline. I'm like, what? When stuff is happening.
Deadpool's in this.
We'll just wait. When you're watching it, something amazing is going to happen. Your head's going to blow up.
I don't know if there's anything Marvel could do with their current people who are working on it where I would do that. Where I'd be like, holy shit. Because I feel like what they do now is they're like, hey, look at this. You remember this obscure character? And they're just like, I sure do. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, speaking
I
of
sure
that,
do.
I wish they would bring Howard the Duck back.
Is that Marvel?
Yeah.
It's Marvel.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was Marvel or DC.
He's in the movies. Seth Green plays him.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he's also in Endgame.
I stopped watching Marvel movies after Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that one really ruined you.
Yeah, it did. It
Wait.
fucking
Ruined it
broke
for
me.
you?
But we're talking about Resident Evil 6.
Well, we're just adding some filler things to make the episode
The
longer.
Resident
Oh,
Evil
okay, that makes
multiverse.
sense. So, Ryan, do you want to give your opinions? You said you played through, or you just played it?
God, honestly, I played it when it first came out, and like Patrick, I think you and I co-opted a little bit like when it came out.
Yeah, that sounds about
And
right.
That's I remember playing through like the Leon campaign. I don't know. The thing is just like such a hot mess because like it's got 4 different campaigns. So you've got like 4 different characters. Not even 4 different characters. You have 8 different characters because everything's in co-op. So you have like 8 different characters to follow. They like really focused in on like the Leon stuff, which I feel like they were like trying to ride that hype train for all their marketing. It was like, oh, it's Leon and he's fighting like normal ass zombies, not like crazy like gun wielding zombies. But then they threw in gun wielding zombies anyway in like Chris's campaign, and then God, they threw in some. Wasn't one of the guys who play as like related to Wesker in some way?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like Wesker's
don't-
son.
Alex?
Yeah, like his
Jake.
No.
Wesker.
Jake Mueller.
Jake
Anyway,
Mueller.
like I tried to play through Leon's campaign kind of recently, like maybe about a year ago, and it like I don't know, it just like controls bad and the pacing's bad, and it's just like it feels like an action game, and it doesn't feel at all like what was way better later on, which was like the remakes of 2 and 3. Like I feel like had 6 been more like what 2 and 3 was, I would have been like that would have saved the whole thing, or at least would have saved like half of it.
Yeah, but you gotta give it to him for Resident Evil 6. It was the first mainline Resident Evil game where you could actually move around while aiming your gun.
And you can also roll on the ground and like crawl.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that part. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Ryan, to Resident Evil 6?
I don't know. Yeah, like I think there were good ideas in 6. Like the set pieces and like the setting. Like I don't know. It just became like very bit large scale, like AAA budget, like kind of movie-esque sort of title. But yeah, it just felt like a hodgepodge, like unfocused mess. I wish they like if they wanted to focus on Leon, they should have just stuck it with that and not like divert it off to all these other characters, which I think just diluted the entire story of what could have been actually a decent game.
I think it could have worked if they just focused on Leon's campaign and Chris's campaign. And like I really felt like Jake's campaign was, I don't know, I feel like it should have just been 2. I don't care what combo of the 2, but I think having 3 and then the was Ada's DLC, or was that actually part of like the campaign?
That was part of it. You unlocked hers once you beat the other ones.
Oh, okay. It's like I don't know, I just feel like that's like a little too much, because then you don't focus or showcase anything within the other campaigns if you have so many. Well, that's my opinion. Ryan, you ready to pass the conversation off to Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick, you can take the wheel, and maybe you have better
I don't
worse
want the
memories
wheel.
of playing co-op with me. I don't know.
Watch some of 6.
There's like I've forgotten so much about it because of course it's not a very memorable game in the first place. Like I only remember like bits and pieces of each campaign. Like even just one thing out of Jake's is all I remember. Just like the giant thing that chases you around is all I remember from his campaign. What are you laughing about?
Okay, so that's all. So that's what I was thinking about, was the big guy. I couldn't remember his name. I thought it was Hoobastank.
It's close, like Uberstank or something.
Yeah, I thought, I was like, what's that thing called? Ubastank? I was like, Ubastank? But no, it's Uba. It's something. It's a European name for it. But
Yeah. So anyway, the European is chasing Jake for some reason. He got Europe all pissed at him. That's literally all I remember from his campaign. What?
But we played that one together. Don't you remember?
Yeah, like years and
don't
years
you remember
ago.
when I was like covered in blood and you were supposed to do the turret thing and you didn't help me? So I had to beat all the fucking creatures to death with my goddamn stick?
I remember the stick.
Okay, yeah, because Jake's campaign is your Jake Mueller, which is Wesker's test tube sperm baby, and then you play as Sherry Birkin from RE1? What's Sherry Birkin from? RE2?
No,
Yeah,
two,
Sherry.
yeah.
Yeah,
Birkin
two.
is
Yeah, that's right, because Claire saves her. Right? Okay. Sorry, continue what you're saying.
I forgot what I was saying. No, I was kidding.
Damn it.
In Chris's, I remember like you're in some like Asian country, and then you go underwater to some facility, and then fucking Pierce becomes a creature, and he's like fighting with his weird arm and shit. Do you remember that?
I do.
He's fighting with his strong arm.
But I remember
don't.
I remember when we talked about Resident Evil before, Josh, you were like, all these people shoot up, Resident Evil T-Virus, and they're like, I'm the next step in evolution! Yeah. And then they just get, like, big,
But
hard.
then also, like, not like Wesker.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm fucking invincible. And he's like, now he'll see my true form. And he's not invincible anymore.
Yeah,
It's
what
like,
the hell?
he, like, revealed all his weak points.
Yeah, he's, like
his
slower.
big fucking eyeballs. You're like, what am I? Oh, I guess I'll shoot those. Like, how could you know?
Yeah.
I have weak points now. I'm like, yeah, why don't you stay compact?
Literally, in the fight before you get on the airplane, you can shoot a rocket at him and he'll fucking catch it and hold on
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah. Then you gotta shoot it. While he's
Pretty good, Chris.
We're getting carried away talking about a better game for some reason.
Oh yeah, sorry, backpedal. Let's go back to 6.
Who haven't I talked about yet?
Leon and
Leon. Yeah, Leon's...
Helena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot about theirs. I remember they like go to some kind of like cemetery and a church, and some like big weird like titty beast comes out.
Yeah, and they fight a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Are they the
I was
ones that
gonna
do
bring
that?
up
Yeah,
the T-Rex
a saber
boss,
tooth
yeah.
and a T-Rex, right?
I don't know the saber tooth.
Oh, okay, but yeah, I think there's a big cat. There's like 3 forms for the main villain Simmons, and one I think is a cat creature.
Yeah, one's a cat, one's a T-Rex, and then the last one
is a
the
white
giant,
guy.
No, it's
Oh.
a giant fly.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Should have been a mosquito and then be like a Jurassic Park reference.
And then the dinosaur comes back.
And becomes gun. becomes a gun T-Rex.
Giant meat gun.
Wait, so is that all you remember from Leon's?
I remember Leon was in it.
Oh shit, really?
I think so. But it wasn't as good
Were there
as
zombies
the...
too? Or no?
I don't know about that one. I think that might be pushing it with the zombies in a Resident Evil game. Yeah, Leon was there. The president dies. He's like, damn, president.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, I shot the president.
Yeah,
Why would you say that?
But who cares? The president was a zombie. You're not gonna, like, not shoot him.
You killed zombie president, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, you're under arrest. You're going to zombie prison.
But there is that one line where Leon's like, I just shot the president, and everyone's like, oh my god!
You freak! And they just tackle him and he gets arrested.
Anyway, Blake, what else happened in the Leon campaign?
He finds Chris and they pull guns on each other. Him and Elena fight Helena's sister, I want to say. They go to the college. There's one part where Leon is watching... This is like the worst part, in my personal opinion, of Resident Evil 6. Because Leon is watching footage of like cameras on campus.
Yeah.
And there's people holding up signs being like, help, help, help. And Leon's standing there going, what? And he keeps watching and they're like, help, help. And he's like, oh. And it's like, help, help. And they're like, oh. And behind them are walking a bunch of zombies. Then the people get tackled by zombies. They start getting eaten by zombies. Leon cocks his gun and goes, let's go save them. And I was like,
Christ.
but he's just staring like, what's happening? And he's so squinty like, why do they need help? And I'm like, fucking, I don't know, just, and he cocks his gun, we gotta go save him. And then Helena's like, no, they're already dead. Like,
What?
Like, you fucked up,
No.
idiot. Oh, no.
And then from Ada's campaign, I remember she pretty much like runs through the other campaigns, but from her perspective.
Yeah.
Um,
She sees that part where Leon is, like, railing Elena.
yeah, and she's just like, Leon? What?
Isn't Ada, like, a clone?
What the What? I don't know.
No, hold on. Follow me here. I thought there was a part, because in Resident Evil 6, there's like 2 Adas, and you find out one is like a clone goo baby, and the other one's the real Ada.
Well, yeah, if it's like a goo baby, then yeah.
Well, then fuck you. Why'd you act like I was...
Because you were saying, isn't Ada a clone? No,
Yeah,
there is an
no.
Ada clone-ish, like a shapeshifter thing that's gooey Ada.
I'm not sure what I said wrong.
You literally said, isn't Ada a clone?
Yeah, because there's an Ada in the game who's a clone.
Yeah, but it's not Ada. It's Clonda. Am I crazy here?
Well, so you're trying to say it's like a
man.
ditto, basically.
That's
where
what
it
he's saying.
Where
Yeah,
it can take
no.
the form of Ada, but it's not technically a clone.
Why are you looking at me while you're saying that?
Because aren't you both making an argument?
I think it's more of a ditto. I can't remember. I thought it was a clone of Ada, and then and she's running around doing Ada shit, and then you find out, oh shit, it's not Ada.
Like shopping.
And then Ada like getting sunglasses.
Look, what's Ada doing shopping?
She gets like new vests and like clothes and stuff.
The way you phrased it at first made it sound like you were saying that Ada herself
No.
was a clone.
But I think it's in Ada's campaign you find out that the one that you saw throughout the game was not the right one. Or something like that. I just remember there's a part where you fight like a giant goo Ada face.
I remember.
Yeah. Ryan, do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
There's
I
a
did not get
part
that far.
where there's a giant Ada face that's like and like as other Ada you have to like kill it while that umbrella military guy is with you who's not Hunk. Whatever happened to Hunk?
Oh, man.
What's he up
No,
to?
Hunk needs to come back. Justice for Hunk.
What if that's
We need
the
a solo hunk game.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be called Resident Hunk.
Can you play as Hunk in that what's that Resident Evil? Operation Raccoon City? Is that the one I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
Where there's like the team of
I
SWAT.
think he's part of that team.
I swear, is
Don't
he?
you also play as him in a scenario in Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can play as him like in. Is it Mercenaries? Is that what you're thinking of?
No, like
Yeah.
there's a separate campaign thing. Like after you beat
Oh, really?
the campaigns, you unlock a
Yeah.
Hunk campaign, and then you unlock a Tofu campaign where you play as a Tofu guy.
Oh, okay. That's pretty Resident Evil. I wonder what T-virus he shot up to become
Tofu virus.
tofu virus. I'm vegan. Patrick, are you done?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember other parts that happen. There's a part where Chris somehow recognizes that Jake Mueller came from Wesker's sperm.
You can probably smell it on him.
Because he looks at his face, he's like, do I know you? And then Jake's like, I don't know, all you jarheads look alike. And then there's a part where Jake gets like jealous that Sherry and Chris know each other. Or that Sherry knows Leon. She knows one of them. And Jake's like, so was that like your boyfriend or something? Oh yeah, and then he also knows Kung Fu.
I know.
Because that's what like Wesker
the
knows.
Matrix.
Yeah, he like fist fights all the
Matrix.
zombies and shit to death.
There is one thing I wanted to bring up that I just remembered. I was gonna compare it to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Mhm.
How it all starts out kind of like simple, like you're just in the fucking mansion and shit. And then it keeps on getting like more and more intense, and by 6, you're literally all over the fucking world,
Yes.
saving everybody.
I think that was the problem with 6. There was so much going on and so much like lore stuff that just got convoluted with all the characters. And then
Yeah.
they put like every character they could into it. It was just too much.
No.
Except for Sheva.
Except for Sheva.
Yeah.
Justice for Sheva. Where's Sheva?
But yeah, they go
Retired.
to Hong Kong. You know, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I want to see how many places you actually go to in RE6 because I know you go to Hong Kong and then you go to Germany, whatever the big because there's like a big
wherever
Europe.
Jake Mueller is.
Yeah. What are the Patrick? Are you done talking?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, do you want to give any of your opinion? Because you said you watched some stuff, or
Yeah, I've got some pretty good opinions. Do you guys remember the biggest controversy with the game?
I
Was
guess-
it the giraffe?
Yeah, I was gonna say the logo.
Job the 6.
Yeah, when they were like Resident Evil 6, look at our fucking logo. Everyone said,
yeah.
It looks
it's
like a
like
giraffe getting his dick
Giraffe.
sucked.
I even pulled up the logo for reference.
Oh, I guess there's only like 4 to fleet.
I see it. It's a
See
giraffe.
that shit?
Yeah,
I wish I was that giraffe, I'll tell you.
I guess there's only like 4 or 3 locations in RE6. There's Tall Oaks, which is a city very similar to Raccoon City. Lanshan, China, and Edonia, which is the European place, and then China's. I thought it was Hong Kong, but it's Lanshan, and then Talos.
Longshan.
But I guess it's just because they ping pong all over the place that it felt like there were so many places. And then there's like a fourth place, which is where like Ada goes or some shit. But
her Ada with her giant head in her
giant
room,
goo
like
head.
a separate universe. Her pocket dimension.
Is that all you wanted to say? Was the giraffe getting a blowjob?
No.
Oh, okay.
I guess I
great
would have
opinion.
also said, like, the reason I skipped that one is it was just too much going on. And it seemed like it, as much as I liked 5, a lot of people argued that one was too actiony. I definitely felt like 6 went way too far into the action category.
Dude, if you've never played it, because you never touched it, right? You skipped it?
Yeah, I skipped
Okay,
it.
I do want to play it for this channel,
Actually,
though.
I might have played it.
Okay.
I might have played like a level.
You're just
and then
saying that
shut
you
it
don't
off.
want to play it for the channel with us.
Dude,
Yeah.
Chris's campaign is absolutely crazy. But then again, the worst part is like I said earlier, you can like crawl and roll, and you basically just collide with every object on the planet, and then also your teammate. So like when Chris and Piers are near each other, you can just like fuck with them. And then like there's literally a part where like aiming down the scope, because you know like, when you aim down like the barrel of your gun through the iron sights, it zooms in a bit. There was one part I couldn't fucking see the creature because every time I tried to zoom up on it, I just couldn't see shit because it's the whole building was so, because you're inside like an apartment building. And there's like this weird like spider centipede on the ground or something. I just could never fucking see it because every time I zoomed in, I was like, cool, there's just too much shit in this place. The combat in the game was fucking... I had to fuck the controller to make it work.
Yeah, it was all over the place with that one, and the health system was so weird too.
Oh,
you just,
your
like
little
turned all the
tic-tacs.
it's like turned everything into pills.
Yeah. What were
Just
you
taking
gonna say,
your
Josh?
Tic-Tacs.
Isn't there like an invisible snake?
Yeah.
Oh, I
cool.
think that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I thought that boss was cool.
Yeah.
That's it. I also like the T-Rex box. Or box.
box.
I like the T-Rex box.
It's just a guy in like a cardboard T-Rex outfit.
He kills all the zombies. Do you guys know about do you remember the grasshopper enemies?
Yeah.
The dudes that get giant legs and they break backwards, and then there's a bunch of dudes with AKs
I
jumping all
remember that.
around.
Oh my god.
Was
they
that
were
in
just...
Jake's campaign?
I want to say it was in Jake's and Chris's. Because I want to say they were in Hong Kong. I want to say that they were Hong Kong enemies. I don't think Leon really fought them, though, because most of Leon's, luckily, is the zombie campaign.
Yeah.
But then Chris's is gun-wielding Zambambo weirdos. And then Jake's is also that, but then also Hoobastank. God damn it, what is his name?
It's like Ubo.
Uwe Boll?
Oh my god!
Boy, cool.
Oh wait, you know what's funny? I swear I sent it to this chat, but didn't Uwe Boll want to make Borderlands?
Oh yeah, you said that he said if they let him make it, it would have been better.
Oh my god, that's right. Did you see that, Josh?
There's no possible way it could have been better.
That's what I was saying. I was saying it was going to be a lot worse. But I
Oh.
still really don't want to watch the Borderlands movie, but we're going to have to eventually.
It's Us Tanakh.
Uber stink.
Yeah, Ubastank. He's pretty cool.
Okay.
You seen that guy?
It was like Bane from Batman and
Let me
Robin.
see. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I watched that the other day.
I don't remember the explanation of Hoobastank, like where he came from.
I don't know.
Why was
I
just
think he was a
chasing Jake
guy
the
who
entire
wanted
time.
to be the next step in evolution, and he shot T-Virus into his butt, like steroids. And then he got really tall, and they gave him a mechanical arm. I do love that, the mutation shit, because in Resident Evil 6, you have all those dudes with grasshopper legs. But then you also have a T-Rex man running around. But then you also have Ubastank, and then you also have zombies. And it's like really inconsistent, but then you have an army of grasshopper men. So it's like, how is it consistent with nobody, but then super consistent for like 500 people? Like, I don't know, I just think it's crazy. Like, why did Irving become a giant fish man?
Yeah.
But then like Salazar is like whatever the fuck he is. Like, why is everyone so different? But then you have like all the people in RE4 all are the same infection.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of an explanation to why like the G virus like affects people in different ways.
Well, I was gonna say, I probably said it on the last one, but Irving is a perfect example of what I was talking about, where they're like, I'm gonna become the next evolution of the human race or whatever. He turns into like a big ass fish. So what happens when you do kill like Chris and Sheva? And he's just like, yeah, I got him.
I'll live in this
like
river.
a fucking
He's just
fish.
he's like the tongue of the fish too. When he
Yeah.
Oh,
comes,
that's
it's like,
right. It's like every time these guys mutate, they become like the fucking like ton or like the uvula, or they become like the brain opens and then they're going.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, then what? You're just gonna like, I guess I'll go to the ocean.
Yeah, like Wesker apparently had it the easiest.
and starts shopping at the grocery store.
I would
It's like,
love
gotta
to
live
see
life.
I would love to see like a what if scenario where like they won and then Irving's like, "Come on, guys, we're teammates now." I'm like, "Nah, dude, you gotta like leave." And then he just lives in the ocean and he's just like, just like free willies over as he
No,
goes.
Free Willy's over Wesker.
Wesker's like, Chris.
Complete global saturation.
And then they take over the water. Did you have any other opinions? So I think I remember the most from 6 because I actually like played a shit ton of it, and then it's actually funny enough. Resident Evil 6 is the last videos that were ever posted on the original channel me and Patrick were part of.
Yeah, but I wasn't part of those videos.
You weren't. It was my buddy Scott.
Yeah.
But
Is he alive?
yeah, he actually messaged me the other day showing me Batman Crocs.
Uh-oh, that's an omen.
Yeah, it's an omen. But I remember there was like really lame shit, but then also I can't stand when the controls of a game make me feel like I'm fighting the barriers of not only the screen, the environment, my teammate, but then also the barriers of my sanity.
Yeah.
I had the same problem with Condemned 2, where like literally I'm like doing button combos and the game is just breaking. And then like in this one, literally there's just so much shit where I'm like, why is this so fucking clunky? But then also they like, oh, we have to have a feature where you can change your laser scope color. So I ran around.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I ran around with a hot pink pistol, and I was like, wow, I'm so glad they added this feature. And then I'm rolling on the ground. I'm like, come here, Elena. And then
I just want to say really quick,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about with Condemned 2. That game was perfect.
it was
Nothing
not.
wrong
Shut
about
shut the hell up. It was so not perfect. There's so many parts where I couldn't even fucking see the screen, because there's parts where like you grab a guy and then it goes like a filter comes on the screen. I'm just like, what the hell's happening?
You played the wrong game.
No, okay. I played Condemned 2, which was based off the movie of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vinnie Jones. Did you ever see that?
No.
Have you ever seen Condemned? No. Ryan, have you ever seen Condemned or so? Fuck off. All right. It was really good. Yeah, I remember Leon's campaign was like my favorite because I just want to fight zombies in Resident Evil games, or like the furthest I want to get from zombies is Resident Evil 4, or like Resident Evil 7's really good, but it's just like I couldn't stand the enemy types in Chris's and Jake's campaign because I hate dudes with grasshopper legs and machine guns. Like that's not, I don't know, that doesn't feel like a horror game anymore. It feels like we're the mutoid men, and then they shoot at you, and I'm like, I'm Chris Redfield, and then I'm trying to remember what else fucking happens. Then
Did Chris even punch a boulder in 6?
No. I think he punched Leon.
Well, Leon's not really
I
a
will,
rock.
I will say one thing I really hated about Resident Evil 6 is the boss that you fight is the exact same guy, and you fight him like 4 different times.
Yeah.
I really don't like that, because like,
Oh, that's stupid.
yeah, because one of my favorite parts of Resident Evil games is the gauntlet of bosses. Like Resident Evil 8, I love the village bosses. Like all the different heads of the village. I thought that shit's cool. Same thing in Resident Evil 4, and then like Resident Evil 2 and 3, you have like mini bosses and big bosses, and you have all these different dudes. But then in Resident Evil 6, it's like, I'm fighting Simmons 4 fucking times, but each time he's a different monster. And I'm like, but it's the same guy. Like, he's like, oh, I'm a cat now. Oh, I'm a T-Rex. And I'm like, couldn't you... And also...
It's like a house cat.
Yeah.
And Leon just takes him home. He's like, I love you. And then... I can't remember how you kill Usatanic, but also I know Usatanic, or whatever his name was basically supposed to be like... Because I feel like they keep trying to capture the Mr. X and Nemesis vibe of
Yeah.
there's a entity that chases you the entire game, and all through Jake's campaign you're being chased by it, but it has none of the same vibe because it's not chasing you through the entire game. It chases you through like 5 cutscenes or like a couple cutscenes. Like there's parts where it's like, oh, you gotta run away from him, but it's not like you're walking around a certain town or village and this thing's like following you around. So like it kind of loses the same gusto. Wow, that's 45 minutes of Resident Evil 6. That's longer than Josh played the game.
Probably. I think if I played it, it was only for like 30 minutes.
Do you remember who you played as, if you can remember it?
All of them at the same time.
I feel like it must have been a video I watched and that I wasn't playing it, because it feels like it was Jake.
Mueller?
Yeah.
So I just remember there's a terrible fucking part in that game where you're playing as Jake and Sherry trying to go up that fucking hill and a bunch of, not jet skis, snowmobiles are crashing into you, and if you get hit, you roll all the way back down the hill, and then you're sliding trying to shoot at them. I fucking hated that part. That part's so stupid. Patrick, I can't wait for us to play this for the channel, and then Josh can play it too.
I remember as well where Jake was the one that had like really good hand-to-hand combat and stuff.
Yeah.
But I really wanted Chris to have that because he was punching a boulder in the last one.
Yeah, like what the hell? I feel like there's also like a lot of lack of consistency between games sometimes, because like I don't know. For instance, you know, you have Leon showing up and he's just kind of like stupid, and they're like, oh, he's always been kind of dumb. I'm like, that's not true. And then you have Chris punching boulders and being like way too buff and strong, and then they keep trying to shrink him. They keep trying to make him smaller because like, oh, he can't, his biceps can't be that big, so we'll make him just a little bit tinier in case people don't notice. But I noticed. And then like, oh, here's Jake Mueller, and then you never hear about him again. And then Sherry Birkin can apparently re-heal like Albert Wesker, but then she's not a main character in anything.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. And then you have Guada, and then you have fucking Pierce Nivens who dies. I think Elena doesn't die. I can't remember what happens to her. I think she betrays you or something. Also, there's like not enough weapons. Do you remember that? Do you remember how like each character had like a set of weapons? And I think you can like kind of find some, but like the double barrel shotgun was only for Elena, and Pierce is the only one that had a sniper.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then Sherry was the only one that could have the electro stick beaten thing, and then...
And I can't even remember, did they have, like, gun upgrades in that game?
Oh, they must have. I don't remember. What the fuck is Resident Evil?
I didn't think there was, like, a money system in that game. There was no, like, jewels or gems, right?
I don't...
To pick up?
We've broken Blake.
I don't remember. I don't remember, like, anything about that game other than, like, I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I don't think there was an upgrade system, because then it would have been like different upgrades, but then you stop because that's one campaign and you have like 3 other ones.
Yeah.
Whereas in 4 and 5, you're just playing as the same person and like upgrading as you go on.
So this is kind of like, this is completely off topic, but like weapon upgrade systems in video games, because like, you know, most of the time they don't fucking make sense. Like you can't really upgrade the like firepower, and like you can upgrade capacity by making like a bigger clip kind of thing, but like, you know, like in Bioshock when you upgrade your gun, it puts on a bunch of fucking attachments and all that shit. But then like in some of these games it's like, oh yeah, you can like upgrade your pistol to be like more powerful and like all that stuff, and it's like some of this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. What's up?
There's like a creature back there.
Oh, is it Boba?
Who the fuck is Boba?
Oh, it's a squirrel.
Yeah, it was Boba.
No, Boba's the bulldog that lives next door.
Oh, I thought he said, "Who the hell's Boba?" And then he said, "Oh, it's a squirrel."
Oh, no, sorry, no, it's a squirrel. But like, because like I feel like the weapon upgrade system in Resident Evil 7 was really solid, because you basically just find stronger guns. You don't make your gun stronger, really. Like, I don't know, I feel like some weapon upgrades don't make a whole lot of sense in video games. So, like, do you guys like more realistic upgrades, or do you like, oh, I can take this fucking pistol and make it shoot 60 bullets now, but the clip doesn't
I
gain...
definitely thought the, like, Resident Evil 2 and 3, like, if we're just staying on Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
I like the Resident Evil 2 and 3 upgrade system, because, like, you find your upgrades and they make logical sense. It's like, oh, a bigger clip for, like, more ammo capacity, or, like, you strap on, like, a thing to your shotgun and make it, like, more powerful. It's, like, very logical things that are, like, kind of grounded in reality, versus, like, the Resident Evil 4 and 5 route was, like, just pump money into your gun and it makes it shoot harder.
My favorite one is in Resident Evil 4, your riot gun. Not the riot gun. The shotgun that's like a cylinder. You can make that sucker hold like 99 shells.
Yeah.
So you just have like basically unlimited ammo with a shotgun. I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense.
That's just ridiculous.
Does anyone have anything else to say about 6? Because we could probably talk about 7.
Well, I would add real quick on the whole upgrading thing. I think it's definitely different from like a survival horror game to like an action game. But it's also kind of funny because I was fine with the upgrading system in 5 and 6. Well, I didn't play 6, but in 5 it was fine. Like your just gun overall gets better as the game progresses. But a game that did that and it felt really good was Dead Space.
Yeah.
And I thought that worked really well because you can kind of create how you wanted to play it and which guns you needed. Even though I'd pretty much just used the cutter. But like that game, for some reason, it felt really good. I think it felt about the same in Resident Evil. I love that shit, like being able to upgrade the stuff.
Okay, I do like it. I just I do think sometimes it's really funny where it's like the upgrades don't make a whole lot of sense. Like again in Bioshock Infinite, in those games, like your gun just gets a bunch of shit stacked on it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. But then like I don't know, in some games it's like I don't feel like you can really upgrade this part of a gun, and yet somehow you can. But in Dead Space it makes a little more sense because I don't know, it's like science, so you can kind of get away with like building it.
Yeah, it's like fantastical, like sci-fi. You're like putting sci-fi like nodes into it.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, it just gets better. Yeah.
There's I'm trying to think of like most of the Dead Space campaign. This is a whole fucking tangent, but like all the times I've played Dead Space, I've really have only ever used the plasma cutter or like the Ripper. But like I've played multiple run-throughs where I just used one gun. And I don't know. They made the plasma cutter too good.
Well, yeah, and it's the most versatile.
Yeah,
but when you do the impossible runs on like 1 and 2, you need the plasma cutter, but you also pretty much need the like, what is the gravity gun? The one that
force
does the
gun?
burst. Yeah, the force gun.
Hell yeah, okay.
And then the plasma rifle were like the 3 main ones that you'd play on that difficulty, or at least that I did, because when the little bastards come out of the fat guys, you've got to use the force gun because it just obliterates all of them.
Man, I really want to play Dead Space now.
Do impossible difficulty.
No, absolutely
not. Just a fun little playthrough on Dead Space 2, impossible difficulty.
I'm gonna start playing Resident Evil 2 again when it becomes October. To like, I can play like a spooky game during spooky season.
You should. Resident Evil 2, I will. I want to replay that too. I always have a good time with it.
I don't think we have enough time in this episode to talk about 7. Would you guys have enough to talk about 7, or should we like maybe hold off on that till like? Because have you played it, Josh? Resident Evil 7?
I've started it. I've watched all of it.
Okay.
But Resident Evil 7, I think, is an important conversation, or not important, but I think it's important for the Resident Evil franchise. Yeah, it's important to the world.
I have to talk about Resident Evil 7. Patrick, I know you played it, right?
Yeah.
Ryan, have you played 7?
I haven't played it, but I think I've watched like entire playthroughs a couple of times.
Okay.
So I know what it is start to end.
Okay. So then, do you guys want to like? We have enough to talk about 7. Do you want to end this episode and then we'll start another episode and talk about 7?
I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds really good. Well, Ryan, give me like 1 second to like close shit up. But I've been one of your hosts, Blake, and sitting next to me in human person
is Josh.
And across from me in human form,
my name is Patrick, and I am a human.
And then the robot from Jersey.
I'm the host on the East Coast, Ryan.
That's pretty clever.
Whoa!
I will say I'm going to do a little shout out because I don't know if no, never mind. What? I'm stupid. Ignore me. I was going to say something that was really stupid. But yeah, stay tuned to the next episode and we'll talk about Resident Evil 7. But yeah, this was Resident Evil 6. Check the link below. I mean, the description below for the links to like our Patreon and some other shit. There is a couple updates for like some new short films coming out soon. There's one being filmed tomorrow. Hey guys, you guys waking up? Yeah. What? Yeah, we're filming tomorrow, and then got some other stuff cooking. But yeah, stay tuned for more. And Ryan, give me like 3 seconds. I'll start a new episode. Shut up.
Tomorrow.